Welcome back, Janice. Great to have you on this show here. And of course, she's with the Scenic Rim Wildlife Rescue. And I'm really excited because, as you can see behind us, we're going to release some kangaroos.
Yes, we have 2 little rednecks that we've had from Pinkies. That's their day to be released.
Now tell me a bit about how did they come under your care?
One was 4 months old and one was 6 months old, and of course they had no fur. Their ears were down and their eyes were closed. A mother had been killed, so she was a rescue.
Car accident? Or?
Yes, car accident. Hit by a car.
Oh no.
Yeah, which does happen.
Tell me, just briefly, for people that are driving out in the country or wherever and they see a dead kangaroo, is it wise to check them to see if there is a little joey in there?
Yes, and then ring a wild care, and they'll come out and check them. Usually if you see a cross on them, they've been checked, but yes, they will be checked. 9 times out of 10 there is a baby.
And there is like wild care wherever people are, so they don't need... Do they contact a vet, or do they...
You can contact a vet, yes, and they will put you in the right direction too. It depends on where you are.
Yeah, that's great.
Wild care, Scenic Rim.
Well, look at this, guys. I'm just here with a little joey, about 6 months old. Wow, look at him. He's so cute. Check that out. Little baby, just found, taken out from its mother and looking after this one. I mean, how can you say no to looking after a little joey like this? How you going, little cutie? Wow. I think it's milking time for the little joey. We'll get her back to some more milk and we'll go down and check out what's going on down there for the release. Yeah, see you soon. Now tell us a bit about your foundation. Of course, you not only save kangaroos, but lots of different wildlife.
Yes, we have koalas. We've had lots of birds. Pretty-faced wallabies, redneck wallabies, and the eastern grey roos. Right?
Snakes?
Snakes, lizards, any sort of wildlife actually. So we've had a lot of owls in lately. A lot of birds. Yeah, I think it's the heat knocks the birds around.
Oh wow. To become a wildlife carer like yourself, is there many qualifications to do this?
Yes, you can do some courses with Scenic Rim or with Wildcare. They run free courses that you can do, and then you apply to the Department of Environmental Services to get a licence, and that's how you start off.
Yep. Well, that's great stuff.
Do it through Wildcare or Scenic Rim.
The little joey, he doesn't want to leave.
No, he wants to stay here.
So you're going to keep that gate open for him to go out in the bush to experiment, maybe come back, and then slowly in, out, and then he'll go.
Yes. That's called a soft release, where we leave their enclosure open, and they'll come back in, and then just one day you'll go down and their food bowls hasn't been eaten and they've gone.
Wow.
But it's when they feel that they're able to cope with the wild.
Do you ever get any that come back and don't want to leave?
No, don't want to leave, but you do get them to come back.
Yes.
One come back the other day and she was standing at my gate and she had a baby.
Oh,
and she was showing me her baby. Another little fella, if I'm down here in the garden, he'll just come and sit beside me.
Yes.
He's also one of my releases. If they're hurt, they'll come back.
And you can tell the different roos and all that?
By the way they act.
Wow.
Yeah, their behaviour towards me. They've usually got a certain behaviour that they display.
Great.
Yeah, it's very good, very rewarding. Go on, off you go. You're supposed to be released.
Well guys, you know Pete the Surfaroo, we're all about the Scenic Rim, Darling Downs, and of course health and fitness, and of course my number one is of course wildlife. I just love wildlife wherever it is.
Beautiful.
Scenic Rim Wildlife Rescue, we're doing a big launch in Boona for the whole community, Scenic Rim, Darling Downs, and we're actually having a special donation night for the wildlife appeal for the rescue for you guys, because you put in so much work and it's all voluntary. A lot of people think they get paid for this, but they don't.
No, we don't get paid, we just do it because we love it.
Yeah.
We love our wildlife.
Yeah, it's from here, guys. You got to look after those animals because they're number one to us, you know. The way you treat them is the way it comes out in yourself.
Yes, and it's lovely to have them around. The kids love to see them hopping around. It's great. Really
well, it's great to talk to you, and Cliff, of course, another one out there who brings all the animals to Dr. Harry out there at the Scenic Rim Vet too. It's great to be part of this big organisation out here. Guys, lots more to come here. Scenic Rim, Darling Downs, Pete the Surfaroo, and of course Wildlife Rescue from the Scenic Rim. Pete the Surfaroo, bye for now.
Thanks, Pete.